father's passing, and he died basically when I was the same age that Susan was when she lost her father. So if I'm doing the math kind of right, I mean, I was 34, almost 35. 34, I'm a little older, I'm sure. So I have a short poem for him, and then I lost one of my best friends a year ago. My birthday this year, I'll do a poem for him. That's what I like to do, 2 memorial poems. And then I have something that I was going to do Sunday. When was your poet laureate event with the languages? Was it last Sunday or last Saturday?
Sunday.
It was National Poetry Month. Recently.
Sunday.
Was it this
last Sunday? A week ago. It was something I was trying to get to, and actually had music to go with it as a background, and it was kind of, I thought, a little different, but we ran out of time. So anyway, you'll have to put up with me. Because I think the doors are locked. Concerto Minimoso. Actually, I changed the title. Concerto Molto Grosso. You and I listening to Chopin, a quiver through us both, taken, staring, somewhat petit mal in retrospect. That descending chord, indelible cascade that didn't resolve to its tonic, but instead to the minor 6th, F minor, the everything of that. Years pass, and again, the deceptive cadence. The master wrote, I hear, and you were. He really wasn't supposed to die. He was, die. He was declared free of cancer on a Monday, and a Thursday morning he was gone after a CAT scan was empty of cells, cancer cells in particular. Black flowers for Jerry. I have been to the prairie, have seen the sparse trees, palsied branchings, downward gropings, felt the savage sunshine snatch our shadows, baking bald grounds cracked as ancient faces, seen primrose peek through grama grass and sagebrush, trod timorously round the prickly pear, and in the fields both far and near beheld black flowers on pale white stalks you said were yellow yucca corpses, but which to me were perfect tulips, dark as sin and as enchanting. I've heard the field's long faces yawning under a joyless sky, and graced the once become fruit trees with their puny inedible offerings, and felt other spoilings, like those inside of you, a ruination like the crumbling building's windows shattered as fragile promises, buildings etched with corrosion, just like, again, yourself. But for traipsing me through thirsty fields laid bare like naked women, I thought, waiting for lovers to shower them with blooms of any color, or blanket them with killing quilts of snow. The sad gazebo, its trellises severed and blown, a few scraggly vines adoring the stubborn frame. I have seen all of this with you, our eyes admitting disparate ghosts, yet in many ways the same. Our losses waking to greet us before a human hand. I have seen land on land in the bleariness of your once clear eyes, in the hunching of your shoulders beneath a tattered robe, and even especially in the roughness of your palms that caress in dark or light. So unlike the way the outdoors roughs us, unlike the dust that fills us as we walk, the wind that whistles through our shells, whispering desolations to be needed, and the ones we've left behind. I have groped through lily and mallow with you, whose gay red hair hangs limp and gray. Have stroked the dimples that crease your cheek as you pass, a phantom by the desiccated creek. And through acres of gutted machines, those amputated limbs have marched plane on plane, whipped stoically by gusts in that terrifying terrain, and trembled before the sundial, marking off our hours as the tulips blackly list beneath a heaven cursed of cloud. Seen you stroll the steppe like a shroud, have walked among the bones of sheep lost to coyote, and coyote to thirst. Yes, I am with you from here, and drum the days until the fissures and plains come to claim us, and we sprawl at last like huge black flowers, with parched and puckered lips, when winter its freezing manna frees, aching for springs we've lived to dream, and dreamed to die, and died to see. And then he died. Thank you. I brought a background, like I said, to Sue's thing, Price's thing last Sunday, and I'm going to do it without backup. Do you want to help me or not, sweetie? Little Red Bird. Making a fool of myself. Bring your butt up here. Transpose, this is a Manx lullaby that has a poem embedded that I forgot to bring, so I just kind of jotted it down here. I'm sorry. A very short poem, but we kind of know the song, so there's no background to it. And we will not repeat the chorus because it'll be too long. I'm going to start Little Red Bird and go straight to the chorus. I'll lead. Dum, dum, bum. I had to get it low enough for me. Little red bird on the lonely moor, lonely moor, lonely moor. Little red bird on the lonely moor. Oh, where did you sleep in the night? Out on a gorse bush, dark and wide, dark and wide, dark and wide. Rain was a-falling on every side. Oh, hard was my sleep in the night. Out on it, did I not sleep on a cold wave's crest, cold wave's crest, cold wave's crest, where many a man has taken his rest. Oh, hard was my sleep in the night. Did I not sleep on a swaying briar, swaying briar, swaying briar? Did I not sleep on a as the wind rose high and higher? Oh, hard was my sleep in the night. Jubilate. We brought her home to the, Jubilate. We brought her home. The not possible baby, the one who couldn't be. On an end February winter day to mountains of astounding light and a strange tease of heat, to the ever sunless snow-sunk house and the few trees absent of leaves, where strangely and suddenly there were so many birds, like tiny black magi trilling madly in the eaves. Wrapped into leaves I lay at ease, lay at ease, lay at ease, just like a babe upon its mother's knees. Oh, sweet was my sleep in the night.
Whoa.